Okay, guys, great training tonight. Um, so I'm just really happy and proud of everything that we're doing here. Um, I just want to say that thank you for all your hard efforts, like just getting to class, showing up ready to learn. But mostly, like, what we have here is because, like, every individual that sticks around here, you, like, it's kind of a thing that, like, you either care about your team or you don't. You know what I mean? It's kind of a thing. And, like, the people that don't will find their way out of here, right? And the people that want to see the person next to them succeed is, you know, they're going to stick around. They're going to be a part of the team, you know. And while we are small, man, I try to pour everything I got into the members of this team. But, like, going forward, like, as the academy grows, my attention can only be divided so much. So that's why we have to have people who, you know, we develop into as leaders to, like, help people. And the people that I see that are leaders are the ones that care the most. Like, they're the best. They don't always have to have the best jiu-jitsu, right? Like, it doesn't really matter about their performance on the mat. It matters how much they care and how much they can relay information, right? Because if we're just, like, measuring someone by their ability, then we're very short-sighted measuring someone's ability, because we're not all created equal like we would like to think. I mean, everybody is physically, like, this person may be younger, this person may be stronger, this person may be fatter, this person may be skinnier. And, like, because of all these variables, like, there's going to be a differential in, you know, in physical ability. That's going to be a thing, all right, whether we want it to or not. The thing that we can do to keep our egos healthy is just, like, have is recognize that, right? And just recognize that, like, physical ability, like what we do in our roles, matters so little, right? Like, we want to do our best in the role, but it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is just showing up and trying to get the information and trying to understand it collectively as a team. Not just me, oh, I want to get this knowledge. I want me. I. Well, guess what? Like, you can't process this knowledge alone, all right? And even if you tried to, you'll get to a point where there's so much that has been poured in your head that, like, you have got to, like, off-put, right? I talk about this a lot. A lot of black belts talk about this on podcasts and things like that, man. And it's just, after the years start to stack up, you just realize that I can't keep all this. It's bigger than me, right? And that's why having a team behind you is such a powerful thing. Not only to help you in jiu-jitsu, but, like, but to help you in life, man. I mean, your team at home looks different than your team here. Your team at home is like your family, right? If you have a job, you have a team there, you know what I mean? And that's what really drives success. So why in jiu-jitsu, I don't understand why people come to the jiu-jitsu academy and they're trying to make it all about themselves sometimes, right? Because it's like you literally need a team everywhere else in life you go, but then when we come to jiu-jitsu, it's like all me. What can I get out of it? You know? And I'm really glad that we're building a culture here around being a team and caring, right? Because I think it just sets everything else apart from, like, other gyms where it's like a client, you know, where people treat you like a client, like a walking dollar sign. In my experience, that doesn't build legitimate jiu-jitsu. I mean, it builds nice, strong, big, beautiful schools, but it's not like having a strong team. Like, when I was a part of Atos, all of our rash guards said Atos on the top of it, but on the bottom of it, around the seam, it said, together we are stronger, right? And Professor Andre wanted that on there specifically because he always wanted us to remember that. Together we're stronger, right? So, like, it's bigger than any one individual. But from time to time, we have to look around the room and we have to honor, like, people individually for things that they do, right? For someone who's put in the time, who's dedicated their mind and their body to this sport, this art, right? And tonight, I want to recognize one of those people. And it really sucks because, like, when I talk about this person, there's not going to be any surprise. Everybody's going to know who I'm talking about. And that really sucks, right? So anyways, I'll spoil the surprise. But anyways, this person came here about a year ago and started out in the kids class. And first night, I forgot, but she was watching her brothers train and stuff like that. She didn't really do the technique, the class, and then she's like, I think something clicked in her head. It's like, oh, I don't want my brothers to kick my ass, so I better get in here and do this stuff, right? So then I was like, as soon as she started training, I knew that they could be good at this, right? They have the focus. They're like watching it they're watching class like a caged tiger, right? Like something wild in this person, and it's great. It's great, but there's also something that balances that out, and that's that focus, right? So anyone who's rolled with Nora knows that it's gonna be hard. She's gonna fight you to her last breath, right? Like from the time that buzzer goes off to the time that it ends, she's gonna fight you, right? And it doesn't matter how big you are, and it doesn't matter how much better you are than her, she's gonna give it all she's got. And I train with grown men every single day that don't put half as much heart as she does into her training and stuff, man. So I gotta say that I gotta give her her last stripe on her white belt tonight. Come in, clap it out for her, guys. Clap it out for her. It has to be done, right? It has to be done because if I didn't, I think she was gonna beat me up. All right, I think she'd throw me. Hold on a second. Come here. I give you a stripe and you don't even know how to tie your belt, right? What's this? I feel.
It's tied right.
No, it's not tied right. Look up. Look. I will show you. I don't want you to watch me. I want to show you. No. Look up. I don't want you to see how I tie your belt, okay? I want to tie this belt around you instead. And tell you how damn proud I am of you. All right. Nora deserves this, guys. She's worked her ass off for a year now, being not only one of the youngest people in the room, but the only female that has dared to put on a gi in this academy and stay here, right, and keep with it. That's a lot of heart, man. There's a lot of women in this sport that have been the only woman in the room, and I feel so bad for them sometimes. But it's you can't, though. You can't make excuses, right? You can't make excuses for people. If this is all you have to work with, this is what you do. You know what I mean? She comes and she trains as is, makes no excuses. If she gets her butt handed to her, there's no excuses ever made. She just keeps coming back for more. And that's what it takes. And so that's why I wanted to recognize. Let's give one more round of applause for Nora. Okay, guys, let's get a group picture, and then I'll get a picture with Nora and Richard and then stuff. Guys, thank you so much. Let's shake up real quick and get this picture done, okay? Thank you so much.